That's right, welcome back to YesterGaming for part 3 of my Let's Play overview of the truly classic game, GoldenEye 007 for the N64. Through the playthroughs of the game so far, we've fought a bit with the N64's controls, but we've managed to kill plenty of Soviets along the way. And in last episode, we started by exploring the snowy terrains of Siberia on a mission to disrupt the Soviets' communications array. Then jumping down a shaft, we explored the bunker a bit, massacred plenty of Soviet soldiers, and copied the GoldenEye key. Before finishing up by searching through some labs and some launch silos to find the Russian satellite. All of which leads us up to now where we're starting Mission 4, Frigate. Sneaking onto the vessel, I'm tasked with rescuing hostages and planting a tracking bug on the pirate's helicopter, so I start by exploring this refreshingly nice change of scenery for the game until I come across my first hostage. As you can see, I'm definitely not up to Bond's level of marksmanship at the moment, as they're able to kill the hostage. However, it doesn't fail my mission, so I decided just to keep going anyway. There's plenty of pirates for me to kill as I travel through the ship, but I eventually find the second hostage, who I'm able to save this time. Sadly, there must have been a hostage in the next room though, as they are able to execute him before I get to him, and in the ensuing gunfight that follows, the hostage I saved bites the dust too. Definitely not by my bullet.
Oops, botched that one.
But still surprisingly, I haven't failed my mission for rescuing hostages, so I act like nothing's happened again and I continue exploring through, despite the fact that I'm a terrible hero. In the hole, I fight off some pirates who seem to phase through and get stuck in parts of the map, before reaching the engine room. With the sound of the engines muffling my gunfire, I kill all the pirates in the engine room, before I have another go at rescuing a hostage.
Phew!
Shortly after, however, I almost died to a proximity explosive. But surviving, I move on. Upon finding the next hostage, I execute him as well, showing that I truly am terrible at this whole hero business. But no matter, because I'm able to save the next one, meaning I'm 2 for 6. And after watching him escape, all I have to do is find my way up onto the deck to find the helicopter. Selecting the tracking bug, I then stick it to the chopper before running back to my little speedboat to complete the level. And despite my questionable rescue efforts, I complete the mission, so I head into Mission 5 Part 1, which again is on the surface. This time, the wilderness has a thick red cloud covering it, but pushing on, I head out into the cold again, killing as I go. Lots of aimless wandering ensues, where all I do is kill any guards that I come across, before I eventually reach the communications building again. Killing some guards and tripping an alarm. I have a fight with a door, before finding that the comms room door is locked. After stupidly trying to destroy the comms dish, I come to the conclusion that the key must be hidden somewhere within the map, so I head back into the snow to search for it. Sadly though, I accidentally forget what I'm doing, and I head into the bunker which finishes the mission, so I have to head back into the mission and do it all again. This time however, I find that the key is being held by a guard in a hut, so after relieving him of it, I make a beeline for the comms room. Sadly though, as I approach the computer, it turns on, which fails the mission. In a fit of anger, I shoot the machine to see what will happen, but nothing happens, so I decide to accept defeat and restart the mission again. Here we go again. Explore the snow, kill guards, take key, head to the comms room, same as before. But this time I'm a bit more tactical. I destroy the CCTV camera so that no more guards can arrive, and then I shoot the communications computer from a distance so that it can't turn on.
Oh, finally!
Thank God this works, as the computer explodes while I'm killing off some guards. All I have to do now is head out into the snow, and then head into the bunker again. Oh no, we're being captured! Who would have seen this coming? Well, anyone who's watched the film. But despite this, we head then into Mission 5 Part 2, The Bunker. Finding ourselves in the cells, we have a little chin wag with Natalia, before we then proceed to try and trick the guard into thinking that we're sick. Which of course doesn't work. After trying to crouch up the bars and the guard doesn't work, I then check my watch to find out that there's a magnet in it. Using this, I quickly grab the key off the wall, and then I escape myself, making sure to make quick work of the guard. I set Natalia free, and then I head off fighting tons of guards along the way. Sadly though, Natalia dies when a server explodes, which fails one of my missions, so I decided it's best practice just to restart the mission all over again. Starting the same as before, I break out of my cell, but this time I decide not to free Natalia until I've cleared the way to the exit. Exploring and killing my way around, I find a safe which I sadly can't access yet, so I stave off a load of guards in my hunt to find the safe keys. During this hunt, I find a key card before eventually finding the CCTV videotapes. Running around in a panic because the alarms are going off, I then find the main room which is filled with more guards, causing me to run around in a panic again like a headless chicken. Lacking in what to do, I free Natalia and try to make our escape. This sadly, however, doesn't go that well as I turn the corner and I'm quickly gunned down. But like a radioactive cockroach, I keep coming back to try the mission again. So, much the same again, I explore, I kill, and I'm not gonna lie, I get lost in the maze of identical corridors. Sadly though, after about 5 minutes of exploring, I'm gunned down again, so I restart and I Google if there's a more stealthy way to do it, rather than running around guns blazing. I find out that there's actually some throwing knives down a drain by the cells, so I use the magnet to retrieve them. Armed with the knives, I stealthily kill some guards. That's of course when I'm not completely biffing my throws.
Nope.
This strategy seems to work well, as less guards start charging at me all at once. And after exploring, I find that I've eventually picked up both safe keys. God knows where from. So returning to the safe, I open it up to find that there's a dossier and my 2 silenced PP7s, using these to silently kill the guards and destroy the cameras. I then head back to set Natalia free, making sure to keep an eye on her so that she doesn't die, as we head back to the main control room, where we have our final assault on the guards.
Die, 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 die!
Clearing the room, Natalia then heads over to a control panel, which leads to a countdown clock as the GoldenEye satellite has been activated. But it's only a short little run to the exit, so I finally complete this mission. And with this maximum effort over, I'm going to call it quits here for this episode. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to check out my other videos, which you can now see linked on the screen. See you all in the next one.